Hey guys, welcome back to Lynch's Garage. Uh, I thought might as well do that tire. We'll do the top, and then I'll probably do the other side maybe tomorrow morning or something like that. But yeah, I know it's like watching paint dry, but it's got to be done. So we're gonna get some spray on this one sec. I have it over here with a rag. Just gonna prep that. We're gonna prep it. Just get any stuff off it. So just put a little bit on the rag here. Rub really good into where you want to put the red ink. Rub it really good and go over it a second time here just to make sure you're not leaving nothing behind. The spray line will definitely get anything off that. That shouldn't be there. Yeah. I'll take it all off. Try to get right into the grooves of the letters there. Yeah, let's let that dry for a second. Make sure no spray dye is gonna drip down on it. That looks good like that. That'll dry in a second. But I picked up some of this. Look at that. That's orange Teflon tape. And like when you get the catch can, you're gonna have to put in their threaded screws for the in and out. And they recommend Teflon tape. And well, I know I have the white stuff. That's plumber's Teflon. But when I was talking to Bruce one time, he said, no, they make one for gas and oil. And that's what this one here, right here, it says handling threaded joints on metal pipe, uh, handling gasoline, petroleum oils, natural gas, propane, butane, does everything. It can stand up to it. So, yeah, that's what you should be using. Let's see, that's quite different. It's quite different from the white stuff. Oh, it's just orange. It's got a little stretch to it. And that's what I'll be putting on the catch can fittings. So that'll be good. Yeah, I picked that up at Home Depot. I don't know. There was a yellow one there too, but it was a little bit less price. And this one here was supposed to be the top of line one. This was like $9, and the yellow one was $8. But this is the premium stuff, the orange stuff, and the yellow stuff was the next one down. So I got the good one. Yeah. So yeah, that looks all dry now. Let's see if we can get this to happen. I got some paper towel handy, and we're just gonna rub it in there good. And I'm only gonna do 2 letters at a time, as I found out yesterday when I tried to do 3, and I couldn't get the red off the tire very well. So it's not a good idea to go and try to do 3 at once. It's getting greedy, so I'll just do 2, and then I'll wipe off the excess. Yeah. So this morning, I don't know when it was. It might have been 8:30. Might have been 8 o'clock. I don't know. I just happened to go on Marketplace. You know, I'm looking for like car models or something cool, right? And I go on there, and doesn't a TR6 Matchbox dinky toy, dark. Well, it wasn't dark green, but it's a green that they had in that year, and didn't that go up on Facebook Marketplace? So the guy said $8 or best offer. He said I could meet you in Woodside, or I could meet you in Dartmouth Crossing. And I thought, well, geez, Woodside's not far from here. So I shot him an offer of $6. It's a pretty cool model. It's like, looks old school to me. And it's still in the package. So it's, small scale, dinky. But yeah. And I waited for him to get back to me. And he did, but he said he's got another guy, the sale is pending or something. He's just waiting back to hear from the guy. And he did hear back from the guy, so I lost out on that one. Would have been a cool one to get though. 69 Matchbox Series. It said Mattel on the box too, so I don't know if there was a repop from the old days or what. Could have been, but it looked old, and it was still in the plastic. Pretty cool. Yeah, I would have given him $6 for that. Why not? Yeah. But I'll just pop on occasionally and see what else they got. He was only up 18 minutes when I seen it. It said posted 18 minutes ago, and I thought maybe I got a chance at it, but somebody must have got in before me and gave him an offer, I guess. I don't know. So it's the way she goes. You win some, you lose some. Gotta get this little piece off here. There we go. Let's go to the end here. I figure, yeah, we'll just get these done. Why not? Get all these done. That way they got the first coating on, and I might not have to reapply until, or touch it up a couple months into the summer. Who knows? Maybe. That's covered pretty good. I'm gonna go right for the cleaning right now. Heck with it. Go right for the cleaning. Yeah. I cleaned up pretty good. Yeah. Yep. There we go. She's looking good now. This top piece here. Yeah. There we go. She looks pretty good. Let's go right for the E again. Another E. Yeah, there's quite a few, there's quite a few car models on there. Facebook Marketplace. There's quite a few. And then you get the dinky toys like the one like the TR there. And of course, I got the classic car section. I'm always going on there. Yeah. There was a nice 62 Valiant baby blue 4-door. And it was selling for $8,000. Body looked good. Body looked pretty good. There was a little rust on the back bumper, or I could see that in the picture. There was a little crack in the back valance. I don't know if some body fill was breaking away or what the heck was going on with that, but it's kind of hard to tell by pictures. You gotta really, see it in person. Pictures can hide a lot of stuff that you can't see, in person. So you should always go and look at it, of course. There, that's the E right there. There's a pen for the R. Soaker good. They're all filled in there. Right there. That's filling in all right. Look at Yeah. Let's see. Get that off. There we go. It's coming along. Well, we're almost to the middle of the week. Before you know it, it'll be story night. Nice whiskey. Something from the whiskey collection. You know, that'll be good. That looks pretty good there. Yeah. That's the R in there. Let's go for the A. Yep. Get it all in there. Yep. There we go. She's going now. That's about it for that. I think I'll grab a new sheet. Tear it in half. This is a good little seat here. It's got a little tray. Keep underneath here like that. Put stuff in. You got place on each side of the down low here to put something in, and it's a handy little thing. It's got locking wheels on it if you want to lock it in place. If you're doing something real aggressive, like you got a grinder in your hand or something, sander, I don't know. You can lock this sucker right down, and she won't budge. Won't budge at all. Right. There we go with that. We're on to the L. We're just cooking here. We're cooking along pretty fast here. Maybe the pen's flowing a little better. I don't know. But it's definitely filling in good. Yeah. Feels pretty heavy. Still stuff in it. So hopefully we'll get through it. If I can get all tires done with one pen, that's worth it. I did go online again and look at the price. I might have got a special price in Christmas time, but it's still only $19, $19.50 or something for a pen. And I don't think shipping, well, if you got Prime, then shipping would be free. Like I got free Prime. But we'll go to the GT now. Do the GT. I might go buy the brake parts for the back tomorrow. I don't know. I got the last kit from Part Source on Wise Road. They're in the old Fairlane and Stevens Ford dealership building. Back in that was back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. I'm not sure when they left there, but that's where I bought my first brand new vehicle. It was the '87 Bronco. Yeah, it was in Fairlane and Stevens. That was in Christmas of first week of December, I think, or second week of December. That was, yeah, brand new. It was sitting on the showroom floor. Super dark blue. '87 Bronco 4x4. And I think it was back then, it was like 16.5, 16,500, something like that. But the kicker was the interest rate. The interest rate was 16% or something crazy. Whoa. Yeah. 16%. I think that was a $450 bill every month for close to 5 years. Yeah. 450. Yeah. Quite a bit. Quite a bit to pay back in those days. Let's see. We're on to the G and G Max. On to the G and G Max. I'm pressing the pen in now, just get a little more color out of her. Just color this one in. It's like paint by numbers. I know. I'll also do that little arrow too, because it's right beside it. Yeah. There. Try wiping that one down. Maybe we'll get another half piece here. That came out good. There we go. Side. There we go. Facing of that. There we got a G now. We got a G under the letter G. I tell you, my old bike under the letter G would be gorgeous. That's what it would be. Let's see. Let's go to the M. Going to the M. Yeah, I might pop down and get some new sliders, new boots, new mounting bolts if they have them. I don't know if those ones are torque to yield and they stretch like the front ones, but they might sell the new bolts in a kit and the caliper mounting bolts too. I'll do an A here too. What the heck? Yeah, that's all I need for the back. It's probably priced a little cheaper than the front. Typically, you can get it all for $60 probably. A new kit, right? Made by Carlson. It sounds, oh, that's very American. Well, it's not really American. It's it still comes from China, but the parent company could be in the U.S. I'm not sure. I never looked it up, but it could be. There we go. Look at that. Bingo, bango. She's coming along. Get between these. That. There's the M. Get that a little better. There we go. The M is taking shape. And the A is taking shape. I suppose if you had a blue car, any shade of blue, you could go with the blue. You could go with a blue tire pen. Who knows? I think they got yellow too. I don't know if I'd want yellow on anything, but let's do the X. Let's do the X. Should be easy peasy, right? The X. And then we'll do the AS3 all together. Simple as that. Yeah, it's like watching paint dry, but there. Well, that came up pretty cool. Yeah. Now we got the AS3. I think I'll just do the AS here and the dash. Then we'll wipe her down. You don't want this stuff to dry on the tire prematurely. You know, I think that's cool. let's wipe that. There we go. AS is there, and the dash. Let's go with the 03. Still feels like there's a lot in there. I should have enough to do the other two tires. I still got to do the bottom half of this, but I can do that either later, or I could do it tomorrow morning. I know I ran out of blue Loctite. I ran out of that. I got to get some blue Loctite. That's for sure. I might hit up. Princess Auto because I'm out of rags too. I'm all out of rags. Very low on rags. General purpose cleaning rags, like So I don't know. I don't know if I got very good on that 0 there. Just a second. It's gonna take another hit on the E too. I don't know why it didn't seem to fill in. Unless I wiped it away. I don't think I did. There we go. That's looking better. There she goes. Right there. Look at that. E or AS03. Stand back. Looks good. That R looks like it's a little shy. And the A right here. A little part of that R. And maybe on this end. Yeah, maybe it will need I don't know, a touch up after it dries. It may need a touch up. There. Got the R and the G right there. Very good. Smooth in there. I think it's okay. I should just let it dry. And then if it needs another little touch up tomorrow morning, I could do it. But I think it's going to be all right. Looks pretty good there. Get in by that R again. There. Let's get the definition there a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's cool, and it feels like we got a lot of, quite a bit of liquid left in there. So thanks, guys, for dropping back in. Probably do another quick one tomorrow. Who knows? It could be on the back wheel, or I could have the back wheel ripped off. We might just do that, rip the back wheel off, and start taking off the caliper and stuff like that. Preparing that for clean up, paint, and brake service there on the back. And they'll work, they'll all be done by spring, and should be a nice brake action on them. So when you need the brakes, you'll have the brakes, and they'll respond lickety split. So, well, like always, guys, I always say it. I'd like each and every one of you to stay safe out there. You know what I mean. Thunder Road.